O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7.5 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your word. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will be manifested through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested through what you say each and every day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 128. NASDAQ is up 5. S&P is up 8.5. This market, folks, bottom line is that every day for this past week, once I come on the market, that's when this seller or sellers basically wake up. It's pretty wild that by the time I end up doing this rundown of the marketplace, right when I came on, you had the first kind of sell down in this marketplace. We'll see where this is going. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 128, NASDAQ up 1, S&P's up 7, gold contract down $23, trading $19.06 an ounce. You got silver down 47 cents, $24.70 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 61 cents. $40.64 a barrel, notes and bonds. The 10-year down 8 ticks, 138.10. The 30-year off 24 at 172.11. And King Dollar's up 349 ticks, trading 92.960. The euro is at 118. The yen is at 104.88, and the British pound is at 130 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We'll go over to those E-minis first. Take a look at the E-minis. And you're going to see we're going to get the seller. Bottom line is that this is pretty wild how this has worked just about every day. The seller woke up, and you can see this one bar. We are at, let's see, you got 1 minute left in this bar, but we just went from the... Let's see, 46. You went down 7 in S&P points, and that's not the big deal. The big deal is you can see this expansion of volume, 17,000 contracts. So the next level to keep an eye on big time is 34.38, folks. Okay, it's 2 points lower than where we are right now, because if you get into that area, that's going to put game into the lower end of the small consolidation that we've been in out here today. The NQs are the weakest when we take a look at the S&P are the NQs. Bottom line is that what you have with the NQs, and some of this is going to be Apple. I'll show you Apple in a second. NQs just did the same thing. The bottom line is that you had the seller come out. We've done 11,000 contracts. NQs go from 655 to 624 in about a heartbeat. And the NQs never got in a larger range. That's the first part. If we go over and we take a look at Apple, what you're going to see, Apple's been weak all day. And Apple being weak just 1 or 2 points makes a huge difference. In Apple's case, you're trading down 128. We're at 115.60, and Apple does have that high volume spike down from this morning at 10:40 that I expect it's going to go after again, which is the 114.59. And that's all it's going to take for Apple. If, in fact, we get down that point, that's all it will take to get all these indices in the red once again. Gold contract out here. They hit gold. Bottom line, that being said, we only got down to $18.94. You rejected the lower price. You've got 203,000 contracts. I believe we were coming into 270,000 contracts, and you never made it to the lower end of the swing. Yeah, 268,000 contracts you're coming into, as well as 412,000. So it's going to need a lot more than that in order to break down. Now, notes and bonds. We got to get into this thing, man. This is pretty intense. We got the 10-year right now, we must be at we're at 0.84. The low for the last 3 months, folks, okay, was 0.50. So percentage-wise, you're up big. Technically, once we broke this 138.18 and we're at 138.10, this is going to be quite a deal, man, meaning how far we can actually go lower. We take a look at, I'm going to bring up the generic contract. And all the generic contract is, folks, is basically a cash contract that is stringing together all the contracts so you can get a better understanding of where we are. So the 10-year is saying we're going to go to 137.04. Now, if we break 137.04, this is going to be like a disaster because 131 is game. Inside of the 30 has been leading this down. US 1. Here's the generic on the 30. You know, the 30, we went down a point yesterday. We're down almost another point today. We're down 23 ticks. 32 ticks is 1 point inside the bond market. And you can see, you know, we broke the 172.17. That's the spike down in June. And this is saying that the 30 can get all the way down to 165. And right now you're at 172. So you're talking about some big movement out here in the 10 as well as the 30. They're both going the opposite way, meaning lower price, higher yield. That's where this thing is shaking out. If we go take a look at that 10 right now is at 0.84. The 30 is at 1.65. We'll see where this whole thing's going to shake and bake. We go take a look at the TLT, which is the ETF for the 20-year plus. This has a spike low out here that it's going after. So TLT is trading 157.52, 153.16 is game. That's the spike low that was created out here on the 5th of June. You get a lot of moving pieces out here. That is a moving piece, folks, that you better keep your eye on because the bottom line is that I would say most market participants are figuring that, hey, guess what? The Fed's saying that they're going to keep rates low for a long period of time. The market is, bottom line, turning around and pressing the note and bond market as well as the Fed saying, guess what? I'll keep rates low, but not as low as you may want them. So the bottom line is that this affects markets in an incredible way. Some of the higher volume equities out here, and we will have low volume out here once again today. You get Snap up another $2.30. Marbell's up at $1.57, which is a huge move for them. The Gap, that's a huge move too. They say they're going to get things going. Oh, they better because it's up 10%. You get Exxon Mobil up 151, trading 34.66. That got a little fire underneath it. Delta's up $2. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.